round 3 of the application cycle for the 1-year MBA in India. You can apply to the round 3 of the application cycle if you have a competitive profile. There is no harm in doing that. The only drawback of applying in R3 is that the number of seats which will be available, that will be really limited. So if you think you have a competitive profile and there's nothing much that is going to change, over the next few months, then you can go ahead and apply in R3. If you really feel that you can do something more in terms of your GMAT, increasing your GMAT score, or let's say, getting some more work experience or some more value addition to the credentials that you have with respect to your preparation for your future career goals, then it is worthwhile waiting for R1. Whether you want to apply to R2 versus R3, don't rush in with a premature application to R2 just because R3 will be more competitive. The criteria more or less remains the same for the schools to select the applicants. It is your application, it is your candidature which needs to be competitive and up to the mark. If it is there in R2, then don't wait for R3. And if you, so for example, if you have the average GMAT score, and if you know that you have maxed your capacity for getting the GMAT or the GRE score, then you don't need to wait for R3, then you should apply in R2 itself because you have more number of seats to apply to. However, if you feel that another attempt at the GRE in 1 month will fetch you a higher score, it is always important that you should try that. You should see that you can get the most competitive profile and the most competitive application put forth towards the round of application that you are applying to, R2 versus R3. The main difference is the availability of seats is lesser. As far as your candidature, you should always apply to when you have the strongest application ready for yourself.